Alright, so it's very hard to talk what's going on here. Very hard. 2 weeks ago, the money is gone. The money is gone. So the money is stolen. So I don't want to tell this again. Because in Hungarian I already talked a lot, discussed this shit with my mother. And my mother don't remember the door. What happened with the door? She left behind the key or opened the door or what the shit happened. Yeah, just a moment. I don't know what to tell first. So I fed up on the street. And now I make a messed up cigarette. So, just this week. So I realized the shit this week, I guess. Because the money is gone. We paid for the toilet 45,000. I won't make that calculation again. It's forints, yeah, forints. 45,000, it's forints. But, the tube is not repaired. So basically we paid a lot. The new toilet was 30,000. 30,000 was the new toilet. And the tube is not correct. Robbery was 60,000 or 80,000. Basically, before the end of the month, we have no money. Maybe my mother gets some cash. I don't know, 20 or 25. 25th of June, July. It's a lot of days. And the fresh news. which is the enemy knows probably. It was the fresh news. Money will arrive to my bank account. So it's a very hard week, probably. I have to consider how to repair the computer, because on Monday or on Tuesday maybe I need the computer. And maybe it's much more than 2 days or 3 days, the repair. Is that clever to accept the money with that computer? Probably not. Somehow I have to delay. Never know that money. Maybe it's frozen money. Maybe I can never touch it. Never. Because maybe it's a lot. So the tax company, the government tax something, charge me, or I don't know what's gonna happen. So that's a frozen money. You know, in dreams I take the money, or I just take a bit and I rent the house. But without money, it's not possible to rent a house. It's quite expensive here. But you know, the life here, in that flat, in my flat, in my mother's flat, it's impossible. It's not my flat, it's not mine. The moving is very urgent, because life is short, especially here. You know, around here, everybody is happy, everything. Not me. I try to live in the park, but sometimes I'm here, especially now. Maybe I lay down here. Or I break. So the enemy maybe knows that money. If it's real money, maybe it's not real. Just a dream. Yeah, just a dream. It's just a dream. If it's real money, I have to care about the account safeties and so on. Probably the bank manager guy don't want to scam me. He wants $150. 150. A transaction fee. Maybe it's not scam. I don't know. You know, it's not a bot. We talked a lot. He said around that phones or for that phones. It's a lot of issue or event or yeah, that would be truthful or not just truthful. To read that letter, but why? It's not that important to read that letter, and everybody have to know that letter. Maybe it's not public letter. So the topic, money arrives. It's not a good topic, but you know, I want some safety, and if it's a bit public. Yeah, it's not a great idea. So it's just dream money. So I want safety, I just don't know how. How to live here, how to rent. Just very complicated rent. You know, it's a lot of appointment, a lot of traveling by bus, looking on this map. Ooh, I know this stuff. But basically I don't know this stuff. Because when I rent, it was years ago, I rent with friends, it was a flat there. So we didn't search for new flats, for used flats. There's just one. There was just one flat, which was very cheap. We take it, and then we lived there. So living alone is possible, but you know what happened usually? I run out of money usually. So this time, if I move, I won't run out of money, that's for sure. But you know, on the other hand, the wallet messed up, so I have a lot of problems. I have to pay that fee from the wallet. And right now I cannot transfer to the wallet, even if I have money. So it's a very dangerous situation. If it's real money and I don't take it, it's a lot of loss. It's gift money, or I don't know what's this. Maybe it's real. So I have to try to take it somehow. And then the account safety. Maybe I make my plan and I don't have time to make that plan. Home safety, yeah, the home safety. Mother, yeah, mother. I have to check my mother all the time. If I live here. If I. Until. My move. Maybe it's just a dream. The one thing is for sure, 8 months or 10 months. Then I pay the taxes. Because I already got funds and it's charged by the tax IMF4, tax IRS, so what's this? So I said, okay, charge my fee, but charge my funds, but please, just use my money. Or they don't use my money, they want my money. So that federal, doesn't matter what's this bank account, I have to take with my own money. I have to deposit on my own. Or borrow money or anything. So maybe that account is safe or not safe. Right now this money is untouchable. Because I have to pay the taxes. Taxes first. It's not fake. I opened the bank account. I think I already know the scams, the scam fake accounts, the money traps. But it's terrible if I have to wait 10 months here. It's terrible. Summer, autumn, winter. And maybe in the spring I can move. And my health, I'm in terrible condition. Terrible. What's gonna happen with my health? That's just me. So this is very boring, very boring. I have to control myself on the street because I want to help the people, but basically I just want to do something about this problem. Do something with this problem. The home problem, the electricity shit, the poison shit and everything. The drilling, oh, it's a long story. I already talked about this. What happened here at home. How the poison spread. I tried to figure it out, find out. Why am I in terrible condition? Chest pain, chest, no breath, something like this. No energy, no energy. But just almost 24/7. No energy. No, I try to eat, but it's too late. But it's never enough. I want to drink all the time, not eat. My body wants to drink. I can take the food. For example, I went to the park and I took the cold cut. I eat it. But it was just cold cut and nothing else. That was the first idea here. So it's very hard morning, daily routine here. For example, shaving and so on, very hard. Because when I try to plan, so I try to plan it, I get back and I do the morning stuff, which is, for example, shaving. But I'm tired, I want to leave, then I realize I want to move, or I just want to stay here a bit, have a rest. If I come back here, I always want to have a rest. That's all I want. So I have no life. My life is just always I want to have a rest. Always. I go to a park, I want to sit usually. Standing is okay, but sitting is not always good in the park. Somehow I don't feel well when I am sitting. So the only chance here for me, another circle, another run, and take some food. But I have a lot of problems with food. Right now I don't have, for example, fresh water, water. I don't want to cook now. It's not a lot of time, but I'm a bit tired and lazy, and I'm not in the mood. So it's not laziness, it's not lazy. It's rather it's tired, no energy, and so on. It takes me a lot of time to decide cooking. Takes a lot of time. The fridge is not in good condition. There are different foods. It is not mine. I don't know these foods, how old these foods. Hygienic level is not perfect. I cleaned once the fridge, but it's never enough because she messed with it. Long story. So I have not much to say. Not much. Basically, what I want. I want to alert myself. Alert. Do something. Do. But it never works. Never. Monday is very hard. Going very hard. Once I'm in the park. You know, I start moving and so on. My leg is different. But going from here, so I always just want to stay. Always want to stay. For example, now I want to be in the bed. So maybe it's a 5-minute break again. Because it's not comfortable for my eyes. You know, then I realized probably it's not the best and so on. So then I finally take my clothes, which is not much. Finally I realize I have to move again, which is terrible, you know, I just feels like I just arrived, but I already stayed 1 hour, maybe it was too long. Yeah, I'm sorry, it's just enough for one day or for 1 hour.